Hey you guys, I'm Brian Paul, and it's time for some more PlayStation VR breaking news. First up, combining episode 1 and 2 into a neat little package, PlayStation VR owners will get a nice post-Halloween treat with the release of the much-delayed Syren on November 6th. This stealth adventure horror game originally launched on PC back in 2017, and although it's getting some really mixed reviews on Steam, I'm reserving judgment until I get to play it for myself. Developer Hammerhead has had a ton of time to port this one over to PSVR, so hopefully they address some of the bigger complaints along the way. No price has been announced, but it's $20 on Steam, so let's hope for the best. Next up, one of PSVR's biggest games and best exclusives just got a massive update. Firewall's newest patch gives you the option to turn off the infamous weapon offset, so now the aim controller and your in-game gun track completely one-to-one. But the biggest improvement I found was on the PlayStation 4 Pro, where you're given the option to turn off the anti-aliasing, giving the environments a much crisper look, and really helping with some long-range accuracy. It does give the edges a bit of a shimmer, but in my book, it's a significant improvement. Next up, To the Top has been one of our favorite and most innovative PSVR games ever since it launched back in May of this year. But if you're like me, and you love having physical versions of your games, well, Limited Run Games has you covered. On November 7th, To the Top will be available for purchase for a very limited amount of time. I've been buying Limited Run Games since practically day one, although I'm still missing Breach and Clear, their first beta release. And the one thing I've learned is that these things sell out fast, so keep an eye on their website for updates on price and quantity. Next up, we finally have some gameplay footage of the upcoming PSVR puzzle game, Squishies. In the game, your two move controllers are two fish that'll suck or blow your little squishy and help you get it to the finish line. It actually looks pretty fun, and even better, it comes with a level editor, allowing you to create your own puzzles and share them with the world. Squishies is coming to PlayStation VR November 20th. Next up, we all know that Tetris Effect is coming to PlayStation VR November 9th, but on a recent podcast with Game Informer, developer Mark McDonald from Enhanced Games let it slip that there will be a free Tetris Effect demo. If you're interested, keep an eye out on the PlayStation Store on November 1st. It will include the VR and non-VR version, but it'll only be available to play until the 5th. And then finally, it wouldn't be a great breaking news report without the announcement of a new PlayStation VR game. Looking a lot like an improved version of Lethal VR, Gun Club VR is finally making its way from PC to PlayStation VR. Over on PC, it's getting some really positive reviews, and it goes for the reasonable price of $20. Developers The Binary Mill are saying we should probably see this one in time for Christmas, but likely without aim support, citing a whole lot of extra work to get it up and running. According to them, you should expect this one to be less of a wave shooter, more of a weapon simulator. Alright you guys, that's all the breaking news I have for you today, but keep in mind that Paris Games Week is already underway, meaning that in the absence of a PlayStation experience this year, this is one of our last big shows of 2018. Expect some big announcements, and let's hope for a Beat Saber release date. With that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest PlayStation VR reviews, Let's Plays, podcasts, and of course breaking news. As always, I'm Brian Paul, and I love you all.